Guys, MTN is about to go down. A peaceful protest holding this morning in MTN office. I hope South Africans are ready to dance this music they put on, because this music, all Africans are ready for them. All Africans are standing against South Africa this time.
There is a massive protest currently happening in Nigeria. Nigerians are protesting against the close down of MTN, Dstv in Nigeria. According to them, they said because of the ill treatment that Nigerians are getting in South Africa, so for that reason, the companies in South Africa should pack up and go back to their country. Since they would not allow Nigerians to work in South Africa, so they also would not be able to work here in Nigeria. This is getting serious, and if care is not taken, it's going to go beyond this. Let's take a look at some of the videos and the protest that is being headed by Omoyele Sowore in Nigeria. As you're watching, do so where to drop a comment, tell me what you think about the video, like the comment and share. Please subscribe to the channel to join the family.
Commensurate quality of the same trade in the charge of you go buy data will be unlimited, but unlimited the limit. Yeah, one day you go buy data when you see you get data, but you don't use it when you get important data. MTN recognize the Commission and the Ministry of Communication. Injustice when they do Nigeria. That's why MTN will they promote 20 past Nigerian projects out of this country to South Africa every month. Yes, Nigeria has not been enjoyed. Let's not be like waiting other people all over the world to enjoy. So if we continue to allow our government connive with these same telecommunication companies to defraud Nigeria, when we know now say data are almost like fuel. Almost everybody will be online need data. So if MTN continue to do all this for you and we don't talk, then it means our government no dey function. Now we take call dysfunctional system, and that's why we come when they function as a system when they function. To challenge this rubbish, to demand MTN to stop all the bogus charges, to demand that MTN give us quality service, to demand all the fraud. Last week I see person enter one office, they rate say pay how many amounts of money, they don't give a data for that thing. And the same thing across Nigeria. MTN stand up. All the people when they owe them, normally when they owe them before, the guy you go pay them money, after you pay, you go flip borrow again. Many Nigerians where they live under how many $2 bill per day, a lot of them they owe MTN, but they struggle to pay back and to use again. All of a sudden MTN block everybody, nobody flip borrow. Inside that 3 days, MTN make over 2 trillion naira for Nigerians. Jesus Christ! And we still here, MTN like just normal company. All these companies where they make up for Nigeria pass anywhere in the world. Now because our government follow them, help show them how they will thief from Nigerian masses. We are 250 million Nigerians. I don't really get the statistics of how many of us they online. But a lot of Nigerians they online. And Nigerians now the MAGA we MTN the MAGA from. And the government they in bed with these people. So we must raise this awareness. We must challenge this institution. Not the only MTN, both Airtel, both all the other telcos. And most importantly, the Minister of Communication and the NCC, because these are regulatory bodies that should be checking these guys. But instead of checking them, the other time we see the National Assembly go discover how many $1 billion to MTN the whole Nigeria. They do the case go up, go and go down. Last, they pay some small millions to some small guys. They leave them, they go with the remaining money. That's why they run Nigeria. No. That's why they happen for other sectors. No, that's why they happen. Let me know. That's why they do us for for other sectors. The reason why we talk about this one is to say this one don't reach the point. Nigeria has not been taking this robbery anymore. Nigerians are not taking this nonsense anymore. MTN must improve, and all the telecommunication companies must improve on the services that they charge of. They improve or they leave. Our regulator can leave that network. Because as a matter of fact, now because we know they hold all these people responsible and accountable. This SEC and the Minister of Communication, that don't reach we check on our budget. How can they spend money? How can they do racketeering with all these telcos? Now the same thing they have in the power sector. Nigerians, we get plenty problem, but we must tackle all of them one by one. And the ultimate solution.
Imagine making noise in another man's land when you are a coward. You ran away from fighting for your own country. You couldn't even make that noise in your own country, but you want to make the same noise in another man's land. And you're sitting here and you feel like you're better than South African men. You're not. Because you date 5% of South African women that may like you, you seem that you think that the 90% like you. That's why we love and are loyal to our men, because we know that if shit would hit the fan, we know that these men are not going to run like you run. You leave your mothers, you leave your children, you leave your wives back home. You're weak. You are weak and you're cowards. You're busy here making noise. You're making noise. You cannot even fight your own leaders in your own homes. And I can assure you, I'm 100% sure if shit would hit the fan in this country, black people would stay 10 toes down, because we love our home and we will fight for our home. Go home and fight for your countries.
2 billion rands get stolen from our public hospitals, and instead of asking, where did the money go? Foreigners are the reason you can't get medicine. Can someone please explain to me why the politicians who are stealing billions from our public hospitals are driving G-Wagons, and instead of demanding accountability, your first instinct is to blame foreigners? How does that make any sense? Do you understand how stupid that sounds? It's like seeing a man who just walked in on his wife cheating on him, and instead of holding her accountable, he turns around and starts screaming at his next door neighbor. That's who you are. You're just watching as your government lies to you, steals from you, and spits in your face. And somehow, it's the foreigners who are breaking our laws. This is just embarrassing. You guys do realize that corruption is also illegal, right? I don't mean to be rude, but if this is how South Africans think every day, we're in serious trouble. And these are the same people we are trusting to vote in next year's election. You voted for criminals to be in charge of our hospitals, and now you're confused that our hospitals are falling apart. How? No wonder this country is a mess. And please, stop saying there's an influx of illegal immigrants in South Africa. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There is zero evidence showing that there is a massive influx of undocumented immigrants in South Africa. The only real influx that's happening in this country is the influx of people who lack critical thinking. Stats SA, the country's most credible and trusted source on population data, has denied the sensational claims made by xenophobic movements like Operation Dudula. Stats SA has never released an official figure for undocumented immigrants. Opportunists like Jacinta Ngobisi are using your economic frustration to stir up racial hatred. If you heard a white woman saying the same things that Jacinta says about Africans, you'd call her racist. Foreigners have been living in South Africa and using our public health care since 1994. Just because the hospital was full on Tuesday means nothing. The only thing that has changed is how much your government steals. This is why corruption thrives in this country. South Africans have lost the ability to hold their leaders accountable. Instead of going after corrupt officials, we go after desperate people who have no power, as if that's going to change anything. But hey, keep chasing immigrants so that our politicians can continue stealing in peace. These people who you voted for have offshore bank accounts, passports, and they are prepared to bounce the moment this country collapses. You're the one who's going to be left behind, angry and broke.
So we are joining in this struggle today, and we are employing Nigerians around the world to join. This struggle affects our daily lives. Yes. You know, my leader, they've been begging me not to be using vain languages, but I don't know how to talk about an idiot without calling an idiot an idiot. Yeah. How do I pay for data? 11,000 every 2 days. Wow. That's like 24 hours. How? I have receipts. I just showed everybody now. In fact, the one I paid for Monday, they've sent me a warning. What's today? Wednesday. It's finished. It's theft. This is fraud. So you watching me, the moment you hear go, occupy every MTN office in Nigeria. Yes. Let them know that we are humans. Yes. The more you wait for government to hold these frauds accountable, the more you lose a lot. Sir, I don't know if you have seen that young girl that was crying. She's amputated. She was crying that the job she got overseas is a remote job. She lost it because data was wavering. Yeah. We buy the data so expensive, yet it does not serve us. Yes. You watching me know I'm saying the truth. So this is a clarion call to every patriotic Nigeria. Yes. We must begin to stand for ourselves because we are all we have. Yes. So please, MTN, let this be noticed. The police and the military will not save you. Fix your data or get ready to feed every Nigerian. Data is life. In a time where people cannot afford shop rents, they open shops on Instagram, online, on different social medias. And now we can access it because no data. Before you are done uploading, 36 gig is gone. How? It's how can I that don't spend how much be spending almost 500k monthly for data in a country that is almost the poorest country in the world? So please, today is just a warning call. The next one is a shutdown call.
South African companies operating in Nigeria.
Cost of data is in every country, both in Ghana and Nigeria. Like, it's too much. The tariff on it is just too much. Imagine you getting a data today to last you for 1 month. Data wouldn't last you up to 2 days or 3 days to finish. And also, the xenophobic attacks on Nigerians. Nigerians are also protesting against that in Nigeria. See, this thing is getting to the point that if it escalates more than this, all the countries in Africa are going to pay dearly. They're going to suffer for it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Or what do you think is the way forward? Drop a comment, like the video, share, and subscribe.